IPSA uses a system called NetSuite, which is an ERP system for time tracking and expenses, in addition to a multitude of other things. It is recommended that you use Google Chrome as your browser when using NetSuite. That is the most compatible browser. It is web-based, so you can access the site anywhere where you have internet available. So the first thing you're going to do is just log in with your email and the password that was provided to you. You will have the opportunity to change your password after initially logging in. It's going to ask you to set up some security questions. Find me later. So this is what's called your dashboard. And in order to enter a timesheet, you simply select the weekly timesheet icon. I'm going to pull up the current week. Our weeks start on Sundays through Saturdays, so please be cognizant of that when you're entering in your time. I'm going to first select the project that you are working on. There's a couple different ways. You can use the arrow to get to the list, or you can use the shortcut of the percent sign, which will provide you with the project you have been assigned to in the system. Select the correct project. Next, you're going to select the task. You are going to see an option normally for an overtime task. You're going to get an error message if you attempt to use that task, so be sure you just use the standard project task. To continue over to the field, you can just simply tab. The service item will populate for you, and all the other fields that are required will populate for you. So the next step is just enter your time. Time needs to be entered in the system in one decimal place. That is a 6-minute increment if you're tracking your time manually before entering into the system. If you attempt to enter more than one decimal point, you will get an error message and it will require you to change it. So all you do, enter your time. Once you've entered your time, you're going to hit add and then save. For those of you that like to track your time on a daily basis, you're going to come into the system, hit a save all of your previous entries. Make sure you don't duplicate your entries. That tends to happen quite a bit. Another way you can measure that is looking at the total hours. You can see all of your time below. You can also use the View Time tab to determine which days you have entered time and for what hours. If you notice that you have entered an incorrect amount, you simply select the hours that you want to change and you go to the duration field. And let's say I realize I actually didn't work on Monday. You change it to a 0 and hit save. It will update the time for you. The system will not allow you to delete entries, but you can zero out any duplicate entries. I also recommend before hitting the submit button, just double confirming the total hours that you do want to submit for that period of time. Once everything's good, you hit the submit button. That will submit the time to your supervisor for approvals. If you realize after you've submitted that the time is not correct, you will need to contact the Phoenix office to have your timesheet unlocked for editing. Thank you very much.